I dreamed we were being chased around by a horde of giant sandworms. I barely got any rest at all.
At least only chased and not digested.
I hope Heismay behaved himself in the Gauntlet Runner. We should go check on him later. We also need to get some information out of Barden. But how do we even bring it up?
Are you awake? Barden just sent word. A few children disappeared in the night.
Wait, but Heismay's in the Gauntlet Runner, right? If he's still bound there, that basically proves he's innocent. But if he's not, we need to get to the runner, quick!
You are drunk of your rocker.
Where's Stroll?
Speak, man. Are you all right? Where's Heismay? What happened here? Oh, he reeks of alcohol. Neurus, you old sot, don't tell me you drank yourself to sleep.
Heismay was blathering on about some things I found rather unnerving. So I had a little sup of the spirits to calm the nerves.
Wow, what a mess.
You witless... Ah!
Now, what's all the commotion?
Ah, that was it! He kept scaring me, so I stuffed him into the lavatory to shut him up.
He says that like it makes sense. Does it make sense to you?
Nope.
Not in the slightest.
Anyway, one thing's for sure. Heismay was tied up the whole time, so he never set foot outside, right?
What's all this about frightening Neurus? I cannot imagine you suddenly felt compelled to share ghost stories.
I heard some strange sounds last night. I could tell they were footsteps, but not any I recognized. If it had anything to do with the disappearance of the residents, it could prove my innocence. That's why I spoke up.
He heard the kidnappers kidnapping children, and you stuffed him into the lavatory and drunk yourself to sleep?
I don't think he's lying. With all that fog, I couldn't find the source of the footsteps, but I found plenty of something else. Children's shoes. It was after midnight. No time for children to be out and about. I had the shoes checked at the guard station, and it looks like they belong to the missing children.
Then 'tis likely those footsteps belong to your true culprit.
But the guard said no one left town last night.
If the guard is to be trusted.
Nobody left? But that must mean the culprit is...
Inside the town?
Logically, yes.
If that's the case, I'd like to talk to Barden, but how much of this should we share with him?
If you ask me, it's time to lay out all you know. Taking me with you might help your case too.
Because we can prove that he was here, someone was keeping an eye on him, so he couldn't be the kidnapper.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. To bring you before the very man responsible for the bounty on your head, I trust I need not illustrate the risk.
Risk or not, the real culprit's likely one of their own. If you hide me, they'll accuse you of harboring a known criminal.
That's true.
You all had it right. It's time I faced reality. A life on the run leaves no room for me to truly mourn my son.
Heismay.
Whatever the case, let's meet with Barden.
Well, I must say I couldn't hope you'd capture him so swiftly.
Yeah, he's unhappy.
Something wrong? You don't look well. Got a face like you've just stumbled upon a dead man.
No, it's nothing. Just surprised you caught him.
Sure.
Aye, you have my thanks. Clearly we were right to trust you. You'll get your payment in full.
You can keep the 100,000.
Before that, I want to ask you one question. Why was Heismay the only suspect in this case?
One of the guard witnessed him firsthand. Go on, Morris, tell him.
Oh, you happened to be the guard, were you?
On the night of the kidnappings, I spotted a Ujif bolting into the wilderness. Several times. No mistaking a squat figure like that.
And where was the child?
I'm telling you,
What are the chances of there being 2 Ujif brigands in the area?
Did you spot the UG running around with a sack of some sort on his shoulder with a child?
Hmm? What did you say?
Strange. I don't recall the kidnapper's tribe being listed on the bounty poster. Even the captain seemed surprised, yet you alone knew this.
He's obviously our culprit.
Obviously, according to who? You?
Most strange. Heismay was already in our custody yesterday. In other words, the kidnappings of last night cannot be his doing.
Is this true?
Captain, I'm one of yours, aren't I? You're not gonna trust this little red-eyed bastard over me, are you?
He hasn't said a word.
There's also the testimony from the guard at the gate. He reported no one coming or going from the city.
You scabby bounty hunters think you can mock the guard corps like this?
He's not
Just
happy.
take your damn blood money and get the hell out of here.
Wow. Okay, you got a chip off your on your shoulder when you do
Fine.
remove.
Keep your hair on. We'll get to the bottom of this eventually.
Is there a problem here? Pardon, may I interrupt?
No problem, ma'am.
Was that? Did you hear it, lad?
No, I didn't hear anything.
Now I see your game, you fiends.
What? He's gone!
Heismay!
Find him! Secure the exits! Don't let him escape!
He's got sharp ears.
No good. He's nowhere to be found. What's gotten into Heismay?
I got the impression he sensed something. If he'd meant to escape, he would have done it yesterday.
I think Barden's innocent in all this. The real scumbag here is Morris, his second in command. He framed Heismay with a false eyewitness testimony. Must have figured an exiled Ujif would be a perfect scapegoat.
He did.
So Morris, a would-be guard of the people, has been kidnapping the residents and selling them off.
Could be. And there's also those footsteps that old Heismay heard in the night.
Nurus is bound to have sobered up by now, right? Let's see how things are outside and get back to the runner.
Are you coherent yet? I didn't take you as the sort to fall so hard into your cups.
Well, an icy bath like that would freshen anyone up.
And tell us again what happened last night. It may be our only clue to tracking down the real culprit.
Ah, bloody hell. Yes, it's coming back a bit. It wasn't just Heismay's reports that shook me. No, I saw something. It was right after I slung Heismay into the bathroom. Out the window, I saw some massive shadow moving through the fog.
Definitely not a UG.
It wasn't any beast or man of this world. It was a dark messenger, I tell you. A specter from the very bowels of hell. It was like the horrors of every fairy story from my schoolboy days sprung to Stygian life. I was shaken, chums. Shaken to my core. I cried out for help, grabbed for something to steady myself, and all I found was the bottle.
Conveniently.
There, you're all right now.
Even if there is some monster behind this, how would it connect with Morris? I don't see why he would be compelled to hide this to the extent of framing Heismay.
True. Let's try investigating the lady's old castle. Heismay's bound to have a reason for bolting off like that.
I don't think we're gonna be allowed free reign to investigate the castle. No good. They said they haven't found Heismay yet, so they can't remove the blockade from the gate. Sounds like he's got them on a wild goose chase.
Fie.
What of our plans then? Should we just sneak in? Oh, there, over here. That sounds like
Evidently.
it's coming from over there. Is he calling for us? I wonder if it has anything to do with the wells that some people mentioned. Why is Heismay with you? The guard at the gate said they'd not found him yet.
Got to say,
I'm the captain of the guard, and I have a responsibility to the truth, you know, and uphold it. That's all this is about.
What folly.
Could have avoided all this trouble if you just lopped my head off to start with. Oddballs, the lot of you. Why did you run off so suddenly?
The truth is...
I did some investigating inside. The moment Lady Joanna cracked the door to the room, I heard the sound of a child's scream. And Lady Joanna is... well, she is childless. Whatever you heard, it cannot have been her own family. No child could get into such a heavily guarded castle unnoticed. Your kidnapper has to be within these walls. My money's on Morris being the weasel. He lied to our faces, trying to get us to walk into a human's jaws.
It's absurd.
Morris? No, that's absurd. I cannot suffer him to kidnap any more innocent children. Please, will you help me put an end to this evil? I've nobody else to turn to.
Yeah.
Of course, after all, we can use your head for the competition. We'll need a replacement anyway. We're in, right?
Uh-huh.
I wonder if Lady Joanna is involved then. It's in her castle.
I'm in your debt.
And so?
Seemed to us like no kidnapper could get victims into the castle on our watch, not under all our noses.
But then...
But there was an old underground tunnel that even the castle guards didn't know about, and Heismay's the man who found it. There'd be plenty of places to hide hostages down there. Morris may have known about it as well. Right under the lady's mansion. That's bold. Okay, let's get to work.
Is that right then?
You should be able to get there from Blindwell Alley at the end of Cattle Racket Road. I'm about to return to my post, but I'm counting on all of you. A well leading to an So yes, it is the well that was mentioned. Everyone's already headed to Blindwell Alley. We can get there by following Cattle Racket Road, so let's get there when you're ready. Let's do a manual save. Well. Alright.
Let's go.
I can hear the kidnapped children screaming underneath here. We must help them.
However,
I did not expect there to be an underground channel. It is no wonder traces of the kidnapper couldn't be found. Children are beneath. Let us hurry there.
Is this the place?
So this is the entrance to the underground channel. If Morris is the culprit behind all this, he's probably lurking somewhere ahead. Let's go in. If we catch him with the children, he won't be able to talk his way out of it.
What now?
Yeah, that's fine. So this is the old well that Borden mentioned. We should be able to get down to the underground channel from
Ready?
here. The kidnapped children should be in here. Are you all prepared?
Let's go.
Well, as prepared as I'm going to be. We just jump down.
However...
Ooh. This is pretty well maintained.
It's all clear.
Keep your wits about you.
Come on, get the bait moving already. If that thing goes out of control, we'll be dinner.
Bait? You're using children as
You can't
bait?
run from us!
Please. Help.
the child yet lives.
Out
You
of your jurisdiction
stoop
now,
so
aren't you?
low.
You're trespassers down here. And that means anything that happens to you is your own damn fault.
If you've got something to say it to our faces. Even you must feel the weight of what you've done.
Eyes up. Something stirs in the back.
What are you feeding?
Are these the monsters we heard about?
No. Further back. 'Tis the footsteps in the night.
The bigger that beast back there grew, the more its watchdogs started changing with it. One of them's gonna make a meal of you.
Oh, we're gonna get a beast head for the competition.
What has been happening here? Why do you kidnap the residents?
Why? Because premium bait's worth a fortune. I couldn't live on the wages of a guardsman forever.
You kidnap children for money? You utter scum!
This from a bloody-eyed Eugene. Look to your own sins, sir. You weren't just stripped of your knighthood. You were exiled. You're a coward who's been living in the hole you deserve. Didn't pretend you can play at justice now. You foil!
No, 'tis true in part. Tis why I stand here now. I ran from my past and turned away from my pain. You prey on innocent lives. Your sin will be repaid. Yet I cannot condemn you alone. Not when I could not see past my own suffering. Not when I locked myself away to be alone with my pain.
O lodestar, who falters in memory, O thou anguished traveler. Thy long stagnant stance hath finally been broken. Now choose thy path.
Choose.
New archetype.
My choice is already made.
Yeah, not quite Persona.
You can't
Wrong
erase
game.
your past. All you can do is take it in hand and reshape your future.
That it is an awakening.
Thank you. Thou hast chosen a noble parting. Henceforth, thy fears and insecurities are thy light. O lodestar, whose light reveals the king's own path, awaken.
No matter the game, awakenings are always so brutal, though.
I am Haisme Noctul. I believe the arc of life depends not upon birth. By these hands, soiled or sinless, I fight! Apologies, but I cannot do this alone.
You won't have to.
Yeah. Go! Rip them apart!
On guard!
Can't do it alone, but he charged straight in.
Morris, you will not escape me! Out of my way, fiends!
What's going on? He just started fighting with us. And even he awakened to his power.
Perchance 'tis through your influence that this power passed to him,
Oh, is this what Moore was talking about?
Young man, you seem the most adept with this magic. I will strike at your direction, if you might spare it. Rest assured, I once stood among the Shadow Guard, and the years have not dulled my edge.
Dark Sword, weak physical slash, inflict forget, rare item from one enemy. The higher your agility, the higher your success rate. And Mudo.
Nothing
Steal.
personal.
I tell you,
What a blunder.
I want to steal.
So much for
Oh,
that.
nothing to steal.
I won't hold back. No,
let's move
falling
back.
back. Vitus power. Cat!
I can't
Oh yeah,
afford to
we
hold
got
back.
we got sleep. It worked.
Ah!
Right on target.
I stand
Nice
ready.
critical.
With blade in hand, I crush you! Wasn't it
Oh,
predictable?
miss? Really? What a waste of a critical.
Oh, power of kings! I'll take this. Sorry.
Why,
Fire fight.
hello there.
Let's stay calm.
Just using him to steal stuff.
Here's through. Still here?
Now, what's the play? No holding back!
Is everyone all right? I see you!
All right.
Let us clean up
Light
this
him,
mess.
Hulkenberg. Critical hit. Heismay's a real ace.
It burns.
A blunder.
Captain, you've been burned.
On target.
You'll take more damage this way, so be
I shall
careful.
fight as the ruler! Take that!
I stand ready. Huh! They read
Hulkenberg,
my strike?
Hold yourself together.
Hulkenberg is missing so much.
Is that all?
Her agility
been
must be
burned.
so low.
I'll
Take
use
more
what I
damage
must.
This way, so be
Nothing
careful.
personal. I'll be taking that.
Why,
Or fire
hello
fan.
there.
Right there. A tough one.
Can't afford to
Ooh,
hold. I
poison?
call upon royal power within! They die hard!
Stroll
Observe
can't take
the
any
enemy.
more. Someone heal him.
For all that we strive for!
Missing bird.
Only a flesh wound.
Yeah. A mere flesh wound.
Stroll can't take any more. Someone heal him.
I got mandible bearing.
My on target. He
Hey,
dodged.
don't get sloppy, Captain.
Oh well, we missed as well.
He did. Tougher than I thought. Everyone,
Stroll!
forgive
Someone
me.
get him back on
Stroll
his feet.
died again.
Right there!
It's always Stroll that dies. Ah, I got another fire fang. Alright. Another leaf of light.
Stop!
Damn! The bastard got away!
But the children are safe.
Good. You saved them, Heisme.
He's good at playing dead.
You know
Awesome,
that I used to have a child of my own. My son. He was killed.
Oh, Heisme.
I could not even protect my own flesh and blood. Who could call me a knight? Since then, I've wondered what I had left to live for, and found few answers.
Is that why you lived in such a dangerous place? That you might be...
We need to chase down Morris first. He said something kind of weird back there, didn't he?
Regarding the watchdogs, he said they gradually turned more horrific the more the monster grew.
When we got Heisme from the cave, did we bring his things from his camp? Is his child's urn still back there?
Do you think that's the effect of the melancholia? I expect anything further in will be even more malformed then.
But why root all this in the basement of the lady's own domain? Clearly, someone is invested in Morris's efforts. But who would finance this?
I can't say for certain. Still, from the very beginning, this has felt beyond the realm of any sane, moral person.
And to think this started as a simple bounty contract. We've set foot in something far bigger, I think.
Let's get these poor youngsters back to Baden for now.
Hey,
Sure.
we're in the 3000s now. After saving the children, I can expect my support from the townspeople to grow. But we're not chasing after Morris?
You saved the wee ones' lives. We can't thank you enough.
It was thanks to your help, too.
I know this is difficult to hear, but Morris had a hand in this the whole time. He confessed as much to us.
Aye. I found out the man's been struggling to pay off all manner of gambling debts.
Really? All
I'll
this
round up
because
the
of
guard and search the
gambling?
whole bloody castle for him.
He was willing to sacrifice children as bait to pay off his gambling debts.
I'm sorry, but I'm afraid you'd be outmatched. However, it would be a great help to us if your guards could prevent anyone from leaving the grounds.
Considering everything, I can't help but think the Lady Joanna's got to be in on this somehow.
It's in her castle.
But the woman is a respected sanctoress. Besides which, she's the one who funded the initial request.
I'll tell you this. Hard as we've looked, we can't find a sniff of Lady Joanna herself.
We're here for our own reasons. Whoever we find down there, we're not going to stay our blades. Any objections?
None for me. Do as you will, and I'll trust in Lady Joanna's innocence. Indeed, for all we know, the culprit may be holding her hostage.
True. Okay. Innocent until proven guilty. In order to break the Princess Curse, I'll need to make an impression during the tournament. I must accomplish something that would catch Luis's eye. Besides, I think we're the only ones who can handle getting to the bottom of this, and we'll do it, not just for ourselves, but the town as well.
I, too, have a score that needs settling. I cannot let these atrocities continue. Especially not in my name. I believe in you.
Heisme, a traditional warrior burdened by his past, has become your ally.
Considering we're due in Oceania in a matter of days, we've little time to tarry here.
Our foes may be strong, but they're also trapped like rats in the basement. We'll use the old well to get in and out.
I left Heisme to calm down a little in the Gauntlet Runner as he wished, and decided to return to the inn with everyone else. Alright, rest up for tomorrow is our current quest.
Damn it.
Morris, the bastard. Deceiving us is one thing, but kidnapping children. There's a storm coming, that's for sure, but we'll be at a disadvantage at night, so let's dive deeper in the Krigant Castle basement tomorrow.
I'm in trouble.
Joanna's absence troubles me. If this is true that there's a monster nearby, then we've not a moment to lose. Though it still remains to be seen whether she knew the guard corps were involved.
I'm in trouble now.
Gone to shite, this has.
Let's rest up. Before I
What
do,
now?
not skills, items. I still need to get the merchant up to 15. Oh, there we go. And then for Hulkenberg, I think I want the mage up to 10.
I've acquired a new power.
We have electricity. And for endurance, that's for me. Yes, I need to go and see more now.
What now?
And let him know that the merchant archetype is up to 15.
Good night.
Maybe because so much happened, but I'm finding it hard to sleep. Maybe I'll go back to the Gauntlet Runner and read in the evening breeze. Can't sleep,
Can't
lad.
sleep,
Oh,
lad?
it's voiced.
As it happens, I'm a bit restless myself. That a novel there? Don't see many carrying those around. Bit of an odd question, but what's your real aim as a group? Well, you're not very organized for an organization. In any case, suppose it's not my place to ask. Don't worry, lad. Just water. Back where I grew up, there was nobody like you lot. Just you, Jeeves.
That's a fancy bottle for just water.
We've never been accepted by other tribes, and 'tis no mystery why. We're nocturnal, we look worlds apart, and there's so few of us. Not enough for any political sway. Our elders only ever thought of short-term alliances, loyalties changeable as the wind. We relied on their power, not ours, and resigned ourselves to that. Oh, I loathed it. Even as a child. I hadn't been cowed into considering myself lesser. I honed my skills, that the city's majority might accept me, and I'll not say it was fruitless. I was accepted into the knighthood of the royal capital. I felt like my fellows and strangers alike accepted me as an equal. Fool that I was. They never really wanted me among the true knights. Just in the Shadow Guard, where my deeds were dirtier and kept secret. Equal and lesser in the same breath. Ultimately, once my superiors realized I wouldn't abide their self-serving orders, they stripped me of the title I'd fought for. And little by little, I lost everything else. My son died. I'd failed to protect him. And despite everything I felt, I'd resigned myself to being powerless. Just like the damned elders I'd hated so much. But you know, you lot have helped me realize something. I'd thought for a long time that if I wanted to feel accepted, instead of being the eternal outsider, I'd need power, status, some mighty patron nobody could defy. I wasn't really looking to swear myself to some superior. I only wanted not to be alienated for who and what I am. I just needed allies. Friends.
Definitely
Then
friends.
from now on, we're friends.
A free spirit, are you? It'll be my pleasure then.
We got the handshake.
The aloof hermit, Haizme. Within him dwells the virtue of the thief. Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Perhaps our fates are bound somehow.
And now study the teeth. Right there in one of the legs.
If my boy was still alive, he'd be about your age. Though he'd look absolutely nothing like you, of course.
Of course.
As long as we're both awake, might I have a look at that old novel of yours?
Everyone is always so interested in the novel.
So, this is a fantasy novel. This section seems to describe the Utopia's approach to discrimination. Let's see here. In this world, discrimination and inequality are forbidden by law. It is a sin to impose injustice due to one's appearance, lineage, or birth. This is the accord established between the people and the state.
What about religion, sexual orientation? Is that not included?
Well. What a world that would be. I don't imagine our land will get there for another century or 5. Still, I cannot help but wonder whether those ideals would please an entire population. You cannot pretend at diversity without acknowledging individual differences. Some will be judged as strong, while others marked as weak. Equal competition doesn't mean equal footing. Their very aims of freedom and balance could spell doom for the striving weak. I wonder how we might ever achieve a true utopia, where everyone could be happy. If this awakened power is meant to be wielded in service of my beliefs, then, no matter who calls it naive or foolish, I will always use it to save the weak.
Oh, where'd he go? It was getting late, so we decided to go back to the inn to sleep.
Time marches on, and the age of a
It is
new
very
king
hard
draws
to
nearer.
reach a utopia where everyone could be happy. We're all here. Today we explore the depths beneath the castle. Use caution as we've both Morris and monsters to contend with. If you don't think we can handle this yet, we can go somewhere else and build up our strength first. We still have time to prepare if we need
It's
it.
in your hands.
Indeed. I have only just been introduced to these new powers. Regardless, I leave the matter in your hands, Captain. So, we will have a deadline. We don't need to go right this instant.
Let's focus.
12 days, not bad. The culprit behind the abductions must be found. It begins by finding the guardsman, Morris, but I also need a mark for the exhibition. We must infiltrate Krigand Castle. A mission with a deadline has begun. Meet up with your allies at Blindwell Alley to delve into Krigand Castle's underground. Besides challenging the castle, you can also strengthen your party during the mission period by taking on requests in town, or by improving your bonds with your followers. Storm the castle and apprehend the true culprit behind the kidnappings before the deadline passes.
The search begins.
Really?
We need to head over to Blindwell Alley. From there, we can investigate what's going on at the castle. Today, lots of stores have sales, so it might be a good idea to do some shopping. Okay, well, if we're gonna do shopping, let us hand in our bounty.
Take a look.
You defeated the Gobborn King. To take down a whole Gobborn mob, not to mention its leader, you're a right force to be reckoned with. Here's your reward. Take it, it's yours.
We did it.
Courage increased and 16,000 reeves.
Now then.
Ooh. Rank 2 courage. We are now spirited instead of craven.
Courage.
If thou aspire to true sovereignty, kindle the flame of thy courage.
Why, that's...
The conqueror needs that precious kindling with which a follower's passions may be inflamed. Ooh.
Well done.
Getting more popular. I may need you for the next one as well. Any contract I send your way is as good as done in my book. Don't be like that. I'm making sure you were rewarded,
What do you think
aren't
of
I?
this?
That reminds me, it's not exactly a bounty, but I heard that something strong escaped from the Grand Cathedral's mausoleum back in the capital. Some high and mighty noble in the capital is looking for someone who can take it down. Said something about it having made off with a family heirloom. Dave's reward will be a pretty reeve, but the army is too busy to deal with a personal request, I think. Why don't you give it a go? If you feel like you know a thing or two. The noble on San Lamia Street would have more details.
Oh, yeah?
But there's a monster in the mausoleum. We should do something about that. Maybe the noble in the capital would know more. We also have the Alpha Rockworm Valmo Monstrous Man-Eater. I need to slay the Alpha Rockworm Valmo and Man-Eater's Grotto, the cave southeast of Martira. The informant at the tavern in Thoroughfare Square in Martira should have more details. It is 20,000 for a reward, 3.5 difficulty.
What do you think of this?
The Valmo in question was spotted in a cave a little ways away from Martira. A miner was eaten, so now the whole lot are fearing for their lives.
I see.
Reminds me of Grius. The location's changed, but we're still helping out miners all the same. Then we're gonna help out, right? That's what I like to hear. The location is southeast of Martira at a place now known as Man-Eater's Grotto. Comoros on your way, you may want to pay a visit just to make sure you're stocked up for the journey. I'm counting on you. It's life or death for the region if even one industry goes out of business. It's not just ore that's found in that cave, but also precious gems that are sold at a premium. If you want to know more about the Valmo, just go ask the Martira informant. To put a reeve in their pocket.
Good hunting to you.
Bring me back the Alpha Rockworm Eye as proof of its defeat. An eye is much better than a loincloth. I can't be handing out any rewards until you bring me that, so don't forget, alright?
Let's do it.
Ooh.
That must be the place, Man-Eater's Grotto. What a chilling name.
This place. And right there's a labyrinth.
Real cheap today.
Now,
With my overflowing imagination, I pitched some appealing ways one might benefit from having a future king in their debt. You, the future king, that's quite a goal. You're either a bad swindler or you suffer from delusions of grandeur. But strangely enough, color me intrigued. Perhaps it wouldn't hurt to humor you a bit. Yes, I should like to hear more and you want your item back, but I have a condition. You'll need to do something for me first, of course. It's always the case.
have you ever heard of Malvino's ring? Rumors say it's a cursed treasure that kills anyone who wears it. I happen to know of a certain noble who wants it, and I'd love for him to owe me a favor.
So you want us to get it for you? That's more of a hassle than getting the dagger back ourselves!
Then by all means do it yourselves. Yes, these swords are terribly crafty, but it's not impossible. Probably.
The way you talk almost feels like you've been in on this from the beginning.
Good one. We just happen to be in the same boat, so why not lend each other a hand?
All in the same boat, huh?
Well, the choice is yours. If I recall correctly, you're a candidate in the tournament for the throne, aren't you?
So you know us then?
Information is a powerful weapon, you see. Considering what I know about you, I'm offering you a good deal here.
Don't
Mark
seem
my
very
words.
pleased about it.
Once your dagger's sold off, it will be incredibly difficult to track down. But leave it to me, and I'll get it back before that. Of course, I'm no miracle worker, and the clock's ticking, so do make up your mind.
So this will be with a deadline, I'm guessing.
Fine. We'll hear you out. For now. The ring you mentioned, where's it located?
At a grave not too far from here. A day's trip in your runner, I'd wager. Word is there's monsters knocking about out there. Hence my request to the lad with the sword at his side. It's not all bad, though. You'll find good weapons, armor, and other golden things aplenty there.
I do like treasure.
I do recall hearing something about soldiers who died in the Annex War being buried with their equipment.
We're going to strip the dead from their armor and weapons? I mean, they don't need it in the afterlife, right? What's a bit of grave robbing, really?
I assure you, it's well worth the trip.
We have to go through with this to get the dagger back. I'm having a hard time dealing with him, so I'll let you take over from here.
Your fairy friend doesn't seem to like me very much. What say you, though?
If there's treasure involved, sure.
Hopefully I find your ring amongst the treasure.
Thank you for making such a prompt decision. Call me Cuculus. The ring should be in the abandoned tomb. I'll thank you properly when you return with it.
This one's important.
There is no deadline. I need to find Malvino's ring, Cuculus mentioned in the abandoned tomb. The informant at the tavern in Turfur Square in Martira should have more details. We'll get the memento back, courage is increased, and 15,000 for our troubles.
I implore you.
Even in your gauntlet runner, it's a nice travel from Martira. A bit far, but commensurate with your compensation, don't you think?
And right there, it's your call.
Okay.
And
now we have a couple of places we could go.
Here's where, and right there's a labyrinth.
I'll be waiting.
I should tell Gallica what happened. I'm ready to accept the truth of the matter, no matter how ugly it is. More than anything, I'm begging you to save Martira.
What were the gods doing?
You there!
Viewers down there? Well, look, I'm sorry if I'm getting this wrong, but didn't it disappear one time? You know, right when you got to town? Took my eyes off it for a second and it was back, so I figured I was imagining things. But, well, I'm not sure. Maybe it was cause I'd been drinking? Yeah, that's it. It was, alcohol-induced hallucination.
More people missing.
Can hardly conquer the exhibition like this. We need a way to resolve this and fast.
should we
Let us
do?
hear your strategy first.
I see.
No, I won't be heading to the castle today. At least not just yet. Probably pick a bounty today. A little while back, there was this daft traveler run away here to Martira. You see, the abandoned tomb is near town. He got taken in by this rumor there was some special treasure there, but he found a monster instead of gold and nearly died. Hold on, now you're interested too, mate. Not trying to stop you, but I don't got any details on the matter. But you know who would? One of the informants. Those buggers are in everything.
I'm out of ideas.
Let's buy the information before I go shopping.
What do you want to know? This as.
Oh, you also give a discount on Idle Stay? Inclement weather.
You!
If you're planning on traveling, be sure to keep an eye on the weather. You'll quickly find yourself in quite the bind if you fight enemies without staying aware of your surroundings. Monsters become much stronger in bad weather. Skills that would have brought them to their knees normally won't even make them flinch when this happens.
That means...
Though we won't be able to exploit enemies' weaknesses in bad weather. Damn, but then again, fighting in such tough conditions should help us become stronger.
Go on right, Jen,
Well, if
for
anyone
ya.
can handle it, it's you lot. If you want to plan your training around the weather, ask the fortune teller. Their forecast will cost you, however.
Here's the real
Just between you and me, there's an unusual amount of monsters dwelling in the castle underground right now. Don't ask me how they got there or why. I don't know and I don't care to find out. Even in my line of work, there's some information that's not worth losing your life over. There's an entire menagerie of monsters down there now, but the ones you really need to watch out for are the giant lizards and the wild hounds. The lizard-like beasts are a wily bunch. They lie in wait underwater and wait for people to turn their backs before they lunge out and attack. Meanwhile, the hounds will let out a piercing howl if they spot you and the noise really fires up their little friends. Don't underestimate either of these threats. However, you can counter their tactics with some tricks of your own. You may be able to gain the upper hand if you can put them to
Go
sleep.
on right, Jen, for ya.
Use this information as you will. What you do next is none of my business. At certain times, silence can be more valuable than gold.
Oh, I bear good
Southeast
tidings.
of this town is the Man-Eater's Grotto. Many people go there, yet startlingly few ever come back, which is how the place got its name. Deep within that place dwells the Alpha Rockworm Valmo. Now, apparently, that's the leader of the Valmo pack, and rumor has it there are several of them there.
Here's the real
Even if you
skinny.
slay one, they call for another immediately. So if you want to make an end of it, you have to defeat them all at the same time. Okay. I might need attacks that hit everyone at once. Apparently they're weak to ice. They may be sturdy, but they're vulnerable to the cold. Other than that, there's also other critters like bugs and flower monsters. Careful with those since they'll try to paralyze you. You know about the village on the road to the cave? They sell equipment there that prevents paralysis. Prepare yourself well and then go is all I'm saying. Buy some more information for me when you come back, eh?
Oh, I bear good tidings.
If you heard rumors about mountains of treasure, I think you'd best stay away. There's treasure there, sure, but it's home to some strange monster as well. The one that poses the real danger in there is the treasure monster. Treasure monster. Okay, like some kind of mimic. That said, I can only guess at what it looks like. Apparently they'll put you to sleep. You're in for a real bad time if they attack you while you're snoozing. Rumor has it there are some accessories that can prevent falling asleep. They sell them at that dodgy Gloam Hull shop over in Grand Pratt. Also, the beast is said to be drawn to money. Some witnesses claim they were able to escape it by tossing coin at it, so the merchant class, so the archetype would probably be useful there. I've heard that somewhere out there are skills that use money. If you had some of those, the fight might go smoother. Lastly, it's called a treasure monster for a reason, as it's said that it carries some particularly desirable loot with it. If you get a chance, you should try stealing from it, so the thief archetype. Alright, couple of tactics we might be able to use there.
More people missing. Now what am I to do? What is it?
Hey, listen.
Oh my days, they say there's nothing new under the sun, but here you are and your faces to delight these old eyes. If you come from another town, and in such turbulent times, why that's rare indeed. Are you travelers? You must be shattered from such a journey. Won't you take some of my homegrown veg back with you? What a sweet granny. Well, want to take the veggies?
Yes.
That's right, no need to stand on ceremony now. Come along, follow me a moment. Brought us vegetables from her home. These are the vegetables I've grown. They're fresh, so even raw, they should be good and sweet. Go on, have a taste and see. Nice, healthy appetites, I see. I did well to grow these after all, didn't I? I am not much for the kitchen or for housework, but I've a knack for the field. You must sting me an odd duck for it, too. No? Is that right? Well, I suppose that's how you young folk think nowadays. And that's wonderful. When I was a wee lass, I received quite the rashing for being a woman who could nae do housework. Jinx, listen to me, chopping a boot. You probably need to get on. Please take some of my veggies with you. It's nae much, but I'd like you to have them. Alright. Rock beans. Thank you very kindly.
What?
Ever heard of Man-Eater's Grotto south east of town? The name's repulsive, right? But I heard a whole bunch of people who went there recently are missing. Think they got eaten. Tell me more. I don't know anymore. I'm just a fruit seller with time to kill, mate. I mean, I don't actually care about it anyway. Maybe ask an informant if you want to know more. Well, why did you start up conversation about it then?
You there!
Barden seem a bit off to you lately, like he's wary of the other guards and of Kragant Castle. I've known him a long time and this isn't like him. What could be going on? He's attracting attention. Really.
Even so. I see.
Alright.
Hey!
Let's make use of idle
Got
today.
a bargain today. Now then.
Ebony Abacus for the merchant. We got 2 of them. Sanctor's Resolve for the mage. Alright. We could get a better katana. I could get the Discerning Abacus for the merchant class. Yeah, let's buy it. Practically all of my money. How much do I need for the katana? Another 4,000? Is there anything I can sell? I now have enough to buy. the katana.
Understood.
Will do.
Can't be.
Let me check. Armor. Don't have a lot of money, but
You
have a
be
look.
real.
Bit more defense, but evasion goes down, so I think I'll leave that. How about these? I'll get the headgear
Understood.
for you, and I'll get the headgear.
Indeed.
I'll do.
Aha.
Stop that at once!
Check the apothecary.
This?
Thank you.
Herbs, medicine, revival, cure poison, daze, forget, and charm. I'll get some vitamin relaxers for paralysis. I'll do. Many thanks.
Oh, any one of them.
Hey!
So it's true, you went to take care of Harzme. Mighty impressive you came back at all. But the kidnappings didn't stop and General Borden's acting strange. What's happening here? Heard it all from the captain about you sticking around and helping us a bit more. Well, I appreciate it, I really do. Lady Joanna's properly worried too. Please put a stop to these incidents quick as you can. But Joanna's the problem. Forget it, it's probably not a good idea to bring that up now. Isn't she missing? How is she worried? Precautionary measures, you see, I'm sorry, but I can't let anyone through until the incidents are over. But that's just what the regulation says. I appreciate what you lot are doing. Here, I want you to have this. Binding rope, thank you very much. Second time he gave us items. Oh, you have a couple of things to say? I heard someone slew that monster at Belaga Corridor. Must be one strapping chap. Now we've no feuds going around there. That monster slayer's our savior, tell you that. Anyway, that's what I heard from a colleague of mine.
Nothing left to do now.
Is that your gauntlet runner parked over there? It wasn't there a moment ago, was it? I only looked away for a second. I mean, I was standing right here. How could I miss something so enormous? I think I'm going batty. Hey, make sure to use Stratty Gate when entering the capital.
Nothing left to do now.
Not just teleport in from, nowhere. So, I heard this rumor. Is it true that, this gauntlet runner's owner is... That's right. Oh my god, so it wasn't just a rumor. Speaking of, I saw this gauntlet runner just poof, appear out of nowhere. And could you tell me how it did that? Like, whoa, that's insane.
Awful big britches for an elder.
Everyone's always so surprised. Love it.
Talking nonsense, you are.
Oh, thank you indeed.
Oh, really?
Lingerie, did you see? As soon as the tournament began, the king's face went off somewhere and disappeared. Even gauntlet runners struggled to fly. The palace floats so effortlessly. Just how much power does the king's magic hold?
So the abductions are happening there too.
We're in trouble. Serious trouble. Trouble most dire even.
What?
You, Anelda. I assure you my problems are beyond your filthy tribe's meager means. My, aren't you full of yourself? You talk big, but I bet your problems are perfectly trivial. You dare mock me, impertinent fairy? Fine. I'll tell you bottom dwellers about my problem, so clean the slum grime out of your ears and
That's
listen.
terribly
My wife
unfair.
died in that incident at the Grand Cathedral. She was attacked by one of those reanimated corpses. Unfortunately, that means the heirloom necklace that she was wearing, my heirloom necklace, was left lying about somewhere in there. I need it retrieved at any cost. That's what he's worried about, not the death of his wife. Clearly he misses her. No. It's the necklace. The necklace. I'll get it.
Can hardly
A
believe
scrawny,
such a
spineless
thing.
elder like you would stand no chance within that corpse-laden mausoleum. I'm not stupid enough to place any of my faith in you, but if you happen to be acquainted with an actual, honorable, and courageous warrior, then tell them this. Whoever brings back my black jewel necklace from within the Grand Cathedral's mausoleum, I will bestow a reward of 4,000 reeve. The necklace was stolen by some sort of large, ghostly monster. From what I've heard, the army plans to simply seal off the entrance to the mausoleum in August. Before that happens, I will need the assistance of a brave warrior.
If so...
Why don't we become the brave warriors he's looking for? We can show him up and collect a reward in the process.
Let's give it
So
a
the
shot.
deadline is the end of July. Okay.
Okay then.
The necklace is in the underground mausoleum, right? We passed through there when we went to the Grand Cathedral. We didn't fully explore it, so we don't know what else could be in there. We should be prepared for a fight.
Now what am I to do?
If only I could slap him around the head a bit.
Close your eyes.
I should never have aimed to become a soldier. I've regretted it 3,000 times in the last few days alone. I've got to clean up the aftermath of the cathedral, and surprisingly, it's nothing more than piles of dead bodies.
Is the king
The king died, didn't he? But that's his face flying in the sky, so doesn't mean he came back to life? Yeah! I knew it then, that means it's okay even if we die. I'm gonna go tell my dad that we can see mom again. Oh,
What's the world coming to?
it's not our place.
What
Not our place.
exhilaration's going on?
His father will deal with it.
Unstinking believable. Dreadful. Him? King?
Guess there's nothing to be done about it.
If you can, I'll be much obliged.
Now what am I to do?
Looking to sell.
Let's all our mag. Elda, you want to be king? You can't, because everyone hates Eldas. Everyone says bad things about you, so why do you want to be their king anyway? Nutter.
Unstinking.
Where are his parents?
You
What are they teaching him? You there, Elda, seen any suspicious thieves around here? Seems a nearby home was broken into, but the thieves only took the glass. Blimey, what kind of idiots would do that?
What is it? Look, I don't give a toss who's king. I just want the coin. Ridiculous. Why don't he just sod off?
Mag, spare some mag anymore. This is a fool's errand. I'm trying to save for medicine for my little brother, but I'm so useless, all I can do is wait for folks who drop their mag. I just sold all of it, so
Why don't he
I
just
can't
sod
spare you
off?
some, sorry.
The exhibition of the brave.
Oh, hey.
Alright, so I think I'll do Maria's. But
What now?
first, I did
All
get
right.
money, so let's go back to church.
Close your
There we go.
All right then.
Let's go!
Ridiculous.
Just who do you think you are? Don't tell me someone of your lowly stature actually intends to purchase an igniter. Surely this shop's standards can be so low that they would sell one to an Elda. I'd wager you haven't even an idea what magic or igniters are in the first place. I know a bit. It's unthinkable that an Elda such as yourself would understand the workings of magic. Listen well, you clod. Magic is activated by consuming a power called Magla, the origin of magic. You can't see Magla, but it's everywhere. In the air, in the soil, in our very selves even. But all that Magla means nothing without a way to activate it. And that's where igniters come in. These days, most come with their own maglet crystals, so with practice, anyone can use magic. To an extent, anyway. That being said, igniters are expensive, as you can plainly see. The shop's windows are likely the closest you'll ever get to owning one.
Welcome. You have my thanks.
Those to see duty true to completion should be fairly compensated. The store's wares are yours to peruse from now on. I can now make use of the magic igniters. Blaze, Hail, Bolts, Gale, Shine, and Penumbra. Okay. Very expensive. Alright.
Alright then.
Let's just go back to the Honeybee Inn. And let's talk to Maria, but to do that we need to talk to Fabienne.
You?
Aren't you supposed to be out traveling right now? Oh dear, did you plan to announce your candidacy failed? That's okay, as long as you're safe and sound. That's what's most important, isn't it? What do you mean by that? Probably fine to tell Fabienne and Maria the truth. You say you can now return to Grand Trad in an instant. Your Gauntlet Runner is extra special. What does that mean? Well, you don't seem to be in a particularly defeated mood, so I suppose I got no reason to not believe you. And I assume that means you'll be showing your face around here more often, right? Thank goodness. Maria, well, she's holed herself up in her room. If only we could take her mind off things. Yes, we'll show her the Tree of Prophecy drawing. You have pictures from your trip to give to Maria. That's kind of you. I'm sure she'll be thrilled. I'll fetch her from her room. Would you mind keeping an eye on things down here? And I'll tell her about how your traveling magic works. I gave it to Maria and she really lit up, so thank you.
We did it.
Still, I'm not sure popping in to show her pictures is the wisest idea. Puts on a brave face, but she's not past it all yet. I mean, you're in the middle of your journey, aren't you? If you turn around and leave again, I'm not sure the poor girl's heart could take it. I don't think I have enough... Yeah, I don't have enough tolerance.
Sorry.
I'm just looking out for Maria as best as I can. Alright, so we'll need to improve our tolerance.
Fancy a bit of info? Hey!
Are you familiar with the graveyard located off to the side of the cathedral? Take the stairs down and you'll find a commodious mausoleum. It was once a place of reverence for deceased nobles, but the place is a den of monsters now, likely because of that necromancer.
Just between us.
There are these monsters called gelatinos. They're strange, gooey fellas. Physical attacks aren't effective on them, so excuse the humor, but it can be a bit sticky. Magic works well, but you have to be careful with the red gelatinos. I heard they absorb flames. To be warned that a powerful monster now stalks the mausoleum's halls. The fellow who saw it couldn't stop stammering about seeing a ghost. I'll cast hexes on you in addition of blast of dark magic. Pick one of those shots head on and you'll go dark yourself. Just having some means for dispelling hexes and the Sanctus Church may be able to help in that respect. I hear an army investigation squad turned tail and fled the moment they set foot in the place. If you do decide to venture in, be wary.
Okay. Hey! Oh!
So I cannot do Maria's one just yet because I don't have enough tolerance. I could either spend it building up tolerance or start heading into some of the dungeons.
Why don't I just
Because we have a lot of places to hit. Now the deadline that we have outside of the main mission is the last day of July for the mausoleum. Alright, we'll get started on the main dungeon. I think it's better if we do that.
Let's go!
Because it might take me a couple of days to go through it. And then we have plenty of time to explore afterwards.